Hi, my name is Lakaya Brown, and I want to know, how do you make a pattern?
Today we're going to be talking about sequences. A sequence is a pattern. A pattern is such as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, or 5, 10, 15, 20. Those are all patterns because they all have one common number, two common numbers, or as many common numbers as they have in the pattern. Today we're going to do two patterns, an easy one and then a challenging one. First we're going to start with the easy so you get the basics. The basics are really simple, and I'm going to show you how are they simple. So the first pattern we have is 4, 8, 16, 32, and 3 empty slots. Okay, 4, 8, and 16, and 32 are all called terms. Terms are basically numbers. So if we're going to use that terminology, we're going to be using terms instead of numbers. So I'm going to say terms more than numbers. So the first term is 4, second term 8, third term 16, and fourth term 32. Now we can do 4 plus 4 equals 8, 8 plus 8 equals 16, or 60 plus 60 equals 32. But that's doing too much work. So instead, we can see what the first two numbers are going by and try to times, divide, subtract, or add. Now, 4 times 1 gets to 8. You automatically know that 4 times 2 is 8. So, if that's it, try the second one. 4 times 2 is 8, so 8 times 2 is 16. So you know that basically is going on to something. 16 times 2 is 32. So, 32 times 2 is 64. 8 times 2. And 64 times 2 is 128. 128 times 2 is 256. It's a pattern because they're all going by 2s. 2 is the number. So you don't automatically know that this is going by 2, so it's a pattern. And so now, since that's the easy pattern, I'm going to show you another easy pattern. Another easy pattern will be heart, triangle, heart, triangle. It's a pattern because it keeps going and never stops. It never changes theme. It never changes shape. Now, if it was square, doesn't mean that it's not, but if it didn't completely go on to show that it was a square, that's how you know it's not a pattern. But if it was like this, heart, triangle, square, heart, triangle, square. This is a pattern. So, that would be right. So, that is all going by 2. So, let's have one more easy one, and then we'll go to the hard one. So, we have 5, 6, 9, 11, 13, and 14. These all have something in common. Two numbers in common. So 5 plus 1 gets, so you automatically know you're adding 1. 6 to 9 is 3. So you know you're adding 3. Then you know you're adding 3 again because 11 to 13. No, then you're adding 2. And then you're adding 1. So that's how you know that after this, then you'll go back to adding 3, then 2 again. That is called a pattern, which is a sequence. So it's better math terminology to say sequence, because a sequence is the most educated way to say. So if you sequence in terms, then that's the way to do it if you're in 8th or 7th grade, because that means that you're at a higher level thinking. So these are all examples of sequences and terms. The number equals terms, sequence equals pattern. So, thank you, and I'm going to show you guys a harder one.